Cool. So we're going to get started in just a moment. I will warn you, you might get interrupted by a grumpy 2-year-old who's currently taking a nap right now, but we'll just see what happens. So you might hear her. Yeah, there's our details. Flip Flow is our playlist that we can all start together here in a moment. We're doing a lot of shoulder stability, core stability. Doesn't have to be anything that will require a block. I'm gonna stop the share there, but if you do want to use a block, then of course all of that balance and kind of support might be helpful. But we're gonna do a lot of shoulder strengthening, core strengthening, a little upside down time. I had a moment the other day where I realized I don't really spend that much time upside down anymore, which is kind of funny, but being a yoga teacher and being in yoga studios all the time, you're actually upside down quite a bit, but I haven't been so much. So we're gonna spend a little extra upside down time. Hi, Kira. I see the top of your head. Yay. All right, cool. Let's do this thing. We'll start our playlist and then start actually on your back, on your mat with your feet together. Supine Bakasana in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So find your way onto your mat. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. And we're going to start here with a few deep breaths. You can place a hand down on your low belly, a hand over your chest. I'm just going to tap into the unique rhythm of your own body. As you find the beat of your heart underneath one palm, the rise and fall of your breath underneath the other palm. Can you feel your hips get a little bit wider and more stable underneath you? Take another deep breath in and deep breath out. So we'll be here for about 6 or 7 more breaths. That's a good solid 30 seconds or so to get into your body. So if Ujjayi breath feels appropriate to start right now, you can go there. It's a slight constriction at the base of your throat. It's going to give you a little bit more heat and power in your body. Otherwise, a nice open mouth exhale is fine too. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Good. Lengthen your inhales through your nose. And then lengthen your exhales either through your nose or through your mouth. I'm going to go 2 more. Big belly breath in. And deep belly breath out. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. We're going to start movement slowly in class. There's a lot of movement coming up, so just take it slow right now. Rock your head side to side. Massage out the muscles right behind your eyes. Then bring your head back to neutral. Take your hands on either side of your knees and draw your knees into your chest. Now rock your hips side to side. You can kind of find the width of your sacrum. And then go an inch or 2 beyond that to the right, inch or 2 beyond that to the left. We'll come back to middle. Now rock and roll length of your spine. We're gonna go 3 to 5 times, all the way up to your standing forward fold, Uttanasana. If you're taking your hands with you, you'll place your hands down on the ground first, otherwise no hands. And bow forward. Bring your feet hip width distance, bend your knees and spill your weight forward. Micro bend a little bit more through the backs of your legs so that you can really descend with your upper body. I want all 4 limbs touching the ground to begin. And then we'll go ragdoll arms, interlace opposite pinky to elbow. Keep that bend to your knees as you spill your weight forward. Only start to straighten your legs once you feel the connection of the ball mounds of your feet firmly into your mat. Then begin to lift the backs of your thighs up and continue to bow the upper part of your body down. Switch out your grip, opposite pinky, opposite elbow. Relax the upper palate of your mouth. Maybe a little movement of your head feels good. Take another long breath in and long breath out. Release your hands down to your mat. Walk your feet together to touch. And come all the way up to standing for Mountain Pose Tadasana. And then hands to heart, Samastitihi. Bring your hands together right here at heart center. And if you haven't tapped into that Ujjayi breath yet, this is your time. So we start to fire up that deep, victorious breath. Ujjayi translates to victorious, Sanskrit to English. And give that some meaning in your body. What does it mean to show up and feel victorious on your mat? What does it feel like to show up and feel powerful, to feel intentional, right? It's no accident that you've carved out this hour to be here. So give it all you've got. One more deep breath in and deep breath out. One high mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. I'm gonna grab your left wrist and arc over to the right side body stretch. Keep your left hip anchored. Inhale, back to center. Grab your right wrist and arc over to the left. Inhale, back to mountain. We'll go super baby back bend, just enough to feel the stretch on your front abdominals, not enough to feel any pinching through your back line. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high halfway lift. Place your hands up on your upper thighs. Draw your shoulders back and then push your hands into your legs so you feel your side bodies engaged. Take another breath in there. Exhale, forward fold. Good. High mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, stretch to the right. So one-time breath to movement. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Maybe a little bit juicier this time. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high halfway lift. So your torso is parallel to the ground. Exhale, high plank. Keep that core engagement as you step back. So torso still parallel to the ground. This time you have straight legs behind you. From here, widen your stance so your feet are as wide as your mat. Pull your right elbow up towards your right rib cage, and then place your right hand down. Switch. Draw your left elbow up and place your left elbow down, almost like a row if you had weights, right? But we're just challenging balance here and shoulder stability in our plank pose. Minimize the rock of your hips side to side. It's gonna mean your core's gotta do a lot more work. Last 4. Nice job, stay with it for 3. Tighten your belly, last 2. Final 1, we hold high plank, take a deep breath in. And downward facing dog, walk your feet back to hip width distance if they're still out at the outer edges of your mat. Take a deep breath in and a grounding breath out. One more like that, big belly inhale. And deep, powerful exhale. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Back to the midline. That's our regrounding. Inhale, mountain. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, arc right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, arc left. Inhale, mountain. Baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Lift your chest. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms. Step your feet back. Keep your core engaged. This time, lower to your belly. Count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Uncurl your toes. Rolling cobras. Inhale. Peel your heart up, just like we did in our back bend, but your belly's down. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Strengthen the front line so you can extend through the back. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Curl your toes, high plank, straight line push up, and downward facing dog. Straight line push back. Nice work. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, Bakasana. Bend both of your knees, sit back and down into strong legs and lift active arms. So what does active arm means? Squeeze muscle to bone, so biceps and triceps, then plug your shoulder heads back and down. So you should feel your back muscles engaged. Take a deep breath in, exhale, vertical twist to the right. Drop your right arm back. Reach your left arm forward, or you can bring your left palm over your chest. Kind of reduces the amount of leverage that you're getting here in your low back. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, vertical twist left. Square your hips forward. Pull your right rib cage to the left. Peel your left rib cage towards the back. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. We'll hang down here for a chest expansion. Interlace your hands at your tailbone and then punch your knuckles up and overhead. Ground through the balls of your feet, lift your sitting bones, and relax your jaw. Take another breath in. Exhale, release both hands. Inhale, high halfway lift, hands up to your thighs. Exhale, Chaturanga. If you're jumping back, plant your palms, land with your elbows bent. You're in that half plank. Nice, Zoe. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. So a little work for the brain, cross your body. Inhale, heel high. Right knee to your right tricep, crunch in. Inhale, heel high. Exhale, knee to nose. Now we're gonna do it again with dolphin arms in between. Lower your elbows, inhale, heel high. Yep, right knee, left elbow, twist. Inhale, dolphin, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder. Inhale, dolphin kick. This time, low lunge, step through. Good work. Inhale, high crescent, Anjaneyasana. Point all 10 toes forward. If you feel a little wobbly, widen out your stance. Anchor into your front heel. Come up high to the ball mound of your back foot. And then imagine you were trying to hold a little yoga block in between your thighs. Squeeze to the midline. Reach up through your pinky fingers and connect your palms. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your elbows. Place your thumbs to the nape of your neck. And then add pressure back of your skull into your forearm bones. You can either stay right here or exhale into a devotional lunge. Lower your left knee and lift your chest. Hollow out your armpits. Point your tailbone down. Crescent lunge is our release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, warrior two. Open it out. Point right knee forward. Anchor down to the knife edge of your left foot. Yeah, and then lift your wrists up to the line of your shoulders. It's gonna take strong tricep muscles to keep them there. Inhale, reverse warrior. Pull up and away from your right thigh. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step back. All right, and take a military press. Bring your right forearm down, left forearm down, right palm up, left palm up. Then we do the left side. Left forearm down, right forearm down, left palm up, right palm up. Two more times. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up. Hold your plank, downward facing dog. All right. Told you we were working shoulder strength today. Inhale, lift your left heel high. Left knee, right elbow. We got flat palms from here. Yep. Inhale, kick. Left knee, left tricep crunch. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to nose. Now we do it again with dolphin arms. Inhale, lower your elbows, kick up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Exhale, low lunge, step through. High crescent on this side, Anjaneyasana. Widen your stance as you need to feel stable and rooted. Pull your front rib cage down towards your hip bones. Breathe your back rib cage up so there's space along the back side of your body. Connect your palms, bend your elbows, and hollow out your armpits. Wrap your tricep muscles forward. Breathe in, stay or devotional lunge. Hover your right knee and scoop the center of your chest towards the ceiling. I'm gonna keep that length and distance along your back body. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. You got left leg forward. I am out of breath already, my goodness. Relax your shoulders. Lift your pelvic floor. Automatically feel your inner thighs engage underneath you. Inhale, reverse warrior. Open up through your left side. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your left foot back. Military press. Down, down, up, up. Switch. Down, down, up, up. Two more. Down, down, up, up. Last one. Down, down, up, up. Hold. Downward facing dog is our release. All right, yogis, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Ujjayi, back to that victory breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Our flow is gonna look just a little bit different, so listen closely. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, high crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, and connect your palms. Exhale, devotional lunge, bend your back knee and lift your chest. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, listen. Exhale is dolphin kick. Plant your palms, then your elbows, and kick your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Exhale, knee to nose. High plank and optional chaturanga, lower halfway. Yep, up dog on the inhale and down dog on your exhale. All right, we're all in down dog. Yes. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, connect your palms. Exhale, devotional lunge. Bend your elbows and your right knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, dolphin kick. Plant your palms first. Elbows second, sweep up. Left knee, right elbow, twist. Inhale, dolphin kick. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Exhale, knee to nose. High plank. You can stay or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, fill up. And empty. We're gonna add on, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, connect. Exhale, devotional lunge, deepen. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Star pose, lift up. I'm gonna face you. Point your toes parallel to the knife edges of your mat. Then exhale, horse pose, come down nice and low. Press your knees wide, apart from one another. Flatten your hands along your inner thigh line and use that pressure to help lift your chest a little bit. So almost like cow pose here in your horse. Breathe in. Exhale, cat. Tuck your chin, round your spine, and hollow out your belly. Two more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Nice. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. I'm gonna hold a horse pose. Take your hands up, your fingertips right alongside your ears. Simple crunch. Right elbow, right thigh, center. Left elbow, left thigh, center. It's a lot of core stability and spinal flexion happening in class today so that we might be comfortable enough with some dolphin kicks, maybe even working into a forearm stand or peacock pose. Last four. Nice, steady. 3, sit low, 2, even lower for the last one, and then star rise. Front of your mat, warrior two. So right leg forward. Inhale, reverse warrior lift. Exhale, dolphin kick. Plant your palms, heel high. Right knee, left elbow, maybe a little faster. Inhale, dolphin kick. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Exhale, knee to nose, high plank or one-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up and exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, connect your palms. Exhale, devotional. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. That's where we add. Inhale, star, lift. And exhale, horse, lower. So when we come down and you hold a posture, but your body still wants to move, that's a really, really cool spot to be in, right? Can you bring your mind into the sensation of your body? Body is not moving, mind is racing. You work to bring them a little bit closer in harmony. Hands to thighs, shrug up. Exhale, slow twist. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Again, inhale. And exhale. Breath in, last time. And exhale, twist. Good, inhale back to center. Bring your arms out to a T. Then goal post your arms, sit down low. With your legs steady like they are in cement blocks, just the arms. Reach up and then pull your elbows towards your hips. Nice, inhale up, maybe look up. Exhale, squeeze down. So you're working back line, lats, outer thighs, outer hips. You got it. Squeeze down on the exhale breath. Lengthen up on the inhale. Last 4. Reach. Nice, 3. Lift, 2. And 1, we get to come up for star. Big breath in. And exhale, warrior 2, top of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, dolphin kick. Plant your elbows, kick up. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, dolphin kick. Exhale, knee to nose, high plank or one-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga or akapada chaturanga. Yes. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. What happened to that chair pose, right? Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift and fold. Inhale, chair pose, Bakasana. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, chair. This time, connect your palms. Exhale, prayer twist to the right and hold. Left tricep to the outside of your right thigh. You can stay here or lower your hips, lift your heels, and work a little side crow. Plant your palms to the right side of your mat. Draw your elbows in close. Shift your weight over to the right. Hug your ankles together and lift your legs. Nice. You can stay, or what we did last week, Akapada Skandasana 1, kick your right leg out and your left leg up. And we'll come back through chair pose on your inhale. Prayer twist to the left on your exhale. You can stay right here. It's so juicy just to get that nice digestive rinse, or work into your side crow on the left side. Drop your hips, lift your heels, plant your palms over to the left side of your mat. Hug your elbows in, shift forward, and then pull both feet up. Stay, or Skandasana 1, bottom leg out, top leg back. It's just yoga, right? No rewards at the end except for your own sense of connection and gratitude. Chair pose, breathe in, and forward fold, breathe out. And hang here for a moment. Gorilla, slide your palms face up underneath the balls of your feet. Give the wrists a little love after all of that funky plank work. Then slide your hands out, feet together, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to half plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down. Now look between your thumbs. Your goal is to get your booty where your hands are. Jump all the way through to a seat. Yeah. All right, gotta do a little belly up core to give your arms a break. Lie down on your back. Stack your knees on top of your hips. Reach your arms out to a T. Heel taps, right, lift, left, lift. Give yourself a quick self check. Place a hand on your low belly. If you feel your belly pop out when you lower your leg, do something differently. Harness your deep abdominal muscles in. If you feel like your muscles are contracting inward and downward, then you can take both heels down, up, both heels down, up, lower lift. Nice, arms to a T. Rest the back of your head on your mat. You have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Knees stay up on 1. Windshield wipers, both knees to the right. Keep your shoulders rooted. Lift, both knees over to the left. Working low belly muscles, up to center, down to the right. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. You feel like your body's ready for more. It's straight legs. Out, up, down, up. I've got a wall here, so I can't fully get over with straight legs. That's my excuse. Keep your low back heavy in contact with the mat underneath you. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, bicycle twists on 1. Elbows wide, cross, cross. Done a lot of rotational stuff. Belly down already. And you put all of that into play right here. Lift your armpit towards your thigh. Minimize the rock of your hips. Lengthen the base of your neck. Up and over, 8 each side. Exhale through your mouth. Nice job, last 6. 5, push hard through the sole of your foot. 4, final 3. Last 2. Straight legs up the wall on one. Rest your hands a little wider than your mat. Straight leg lowers. Down, about 3/4 of the way, and then back up. Down, maybe a little further. You could hover 2 inches off the ground and then back up. So we're gonna do that again. So 2 different levels. Down either halfway or 3/4, and up. Down to an edge point for your body. And up. 2 more times. Down, halfway or a little past. Center. Down to your edge. Good, we're doing one more. Awesome, Taylor, looks solid. Down halfway. And center. Down to your edge. You're gonna hold that edge point, lift to the center of your chest up, hollow body hold, reach your arms behind you, unless your low back is feeling that, and then you can bring hands to heart. Push through your heels, scoop out your belly, relax your jaw, smooth out your face. You got 5. Whew, 4. Roll up in 3, 2, knees in on 1. Rock and roll, forward fold is where we're headed in 3, 2, and 1. Lift your hips and bow. All right, so feet out as wide as your mat. We're gonna twist from here. Grab your right calf with your left hand, bend your left knee, and then twist your right arm up. Right, so you have a little leverage here. If you pull on the meat of your right calf, you can pull open, kind of stretch the back line of your left shoulder and lat, and then switch down, bend your right knee, grab your left calf, feel that stretch underneath your shoulder blade, twist your left arm up. Are you breathing? One more breath in, exhale, forward fold. Chest expansion with nice wide legs. Reach your hands behind you, roll your shoulders back, tip the crown of your head forward. I mentioned at the beginning of class, a little extra upside down time, giving the brain all kinds of fresh, energized, oxygenated blood. Last 3, hands down in 2, and 1. Bring your feet together. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Mountain pose, Tadasana, come all the way up. We're gonna hit balancing right off the bat in dancers, Chaturanga. Kick your right heel up and grab the inner arch of your foot so the open eye of your elbow points in line with your hip. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, kick back. The intention here is to help your hips square forward while still establishing a back bend. A little bit goes a long way with back bending. It does not have to be any kind of crazy, over dramatic arch. Just an energetic lift from the center of your chest will do the trick of opening up that whole front line. For 3, kick hard, 2, and 1. Slowly come out of it. If you're having any kind of head rush, exhale when you kick out versus inhale. All right. Left side, reach back, grab the inner arch of your left foot, reach your right arm up, breathe in, and then exhale, begin. Let this kick originate from the left glute. So squeeze your butt muscle, for lack of a scientific term, to help lengthen the front of your left hip. Square your hip points down, lift your low ribs up, and start to work to your edge. You've got about 10 seconds left to get there. Might mean that you back out for a moment and then give it all you got for 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right. Nice work, my friend. Shake it out. I'm gonna go eagle, right and left. Tadasana. Reach up and wrap your right arm underneath your left arm. Bring your right leg over your left leg and then sit down. Set your gaze right at eye level. Micro tuck your chin and press the back of your head behind you so that the muscles that support your neck are engaged. They're not strained because your chin is jutting forward. They're able to align in a way that supports the rest of your posture. Squeeze in an inch and lower down an inch. And transition right to the other side. Inhale, mountain, connect your palms. Exhale, eagle on the left, left arm under. Sit down and add your left leg up and over your right leg. So eagle works to compress certain areas of the body, namely the areas that contain lymph nodes, like underneath your armpits and along the inner thighs. When we squeeze down, we constrict energy to those areas. The benefit of this posture actually happens on the release. So when we stand up in about a moment, we're gonna feel that fresh rush in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, flood your body with all that good energy. Then hands to heart, Samaskitihi. And shake out your legs, roll out your head. Just give your body a moment or two to breathe. And feel that movement of energy. It happens very subtly underneath your skin. It can be like a rush, a tingle, a heat. Just notice any little shift and change. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, come up nice and high. And exhale, Chaturanga. You jump back, bend your elbows as you lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, friends, drop to your knees. We're gonna come into a forearm tabletop. Bring your elbows, my hair out of the way, underneath your shoulders, and you'll keep your knees directly on top of your hips. A little forearm tabletop. From here, roll your forearms in and out, in and out, in and out, like this. Boop, 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 except the bone doesn't move, just the skin moves. I'm gonna create what's called a skin lock. Press your elbows out, and you can kind of feel they're not gonna go anywhere because you're pushing down hard enough that you're not gonna slide like that, right? That's the stability that we need moving into forearm stance. So right there, shoulder width distance apart, skin lock, press your forearm bones out, curl your toes, lift your chest, and then lift your hips. Dolphin pose is our very first step in getting to forearm stand. And I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not gonna kick up to the full forearm stand just because it's not been something that I've had a ton of time to work on in the studio recently, but that doesn't mean that I can't keep trying here on my mat. For dolphin, walk your feet in together, and then start to tiptoe them towards your elbows. So you're coming in and continuing to stack your shoulders on top of the elbows. This might be challenging enough. I know I feel it. You can stay or kick right leg up in the air and just feel that balance shift. You can add a little bunny hop if you'd like with the left toes and just start to work hips on top of shoulders, shoulders on top of elbows. Feel free to take a break in between sides if you need to, or you can go right into the other side. Yeah, Betty, if you've got space and you want to try kicking up, a wall can be helpful, but it can also just teach you to kick to a wall. So trust that moment where your body weight shifts, your core engages, and you might get a little hover time. All right, I took a break before the other side, so I'm gonna kick my left leg up now. And right here, you're getting that shift of weight forward. So your right toes might start to feel even more weightless. And then you can kick up. Boing, boing. Yeah, if you're ready to go further, just squeeze your ankles together at the top. As soon as you become airborne, engage your core. Great, Taylor. Push your forearms down. Trust your body. You're like 2 inches from the ground. You can always tuck and roll. Yeah, Kira. Yeah. All right, let's give it a break. Hey, guess what? You're gonna get another shot to try it, okay? So don't overdo it right now. All right. Yay. Downward facing dog. So good. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Bring the knife edge of your back foot down. Bend your right knee and rise up. Once you come up, you might need to widen your stance, shorten it a little bit. Go hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Shrug down so that you can lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow your heart forward. Release the crown of your head towards your mat. Just another healthy rush of blood to your brain. Breathe. And take your fist to your tailbone. Lift your torso just halfway. We'll work into bound warrior from here. Bring your right arm inside of your right leg, and then reach your hand out with your palm facing open. Take your left hand to your right hand or towards your right hand. Peel your chest open, lengthen your stance. You're gonna open your hips. So now we're in kind of like a bound extended side angle. It's a little bit longer stance. Pull your left shoulder back. Breathe your right shoulder up. You can look up or forward or down. Add a tiny little tuck of your chin, just enough to help lengthen the base of your neck. Breathe. Star pose. Release your hands and rise up. Face you again. It's time, point your toes in, tee out your arms. Flip your palms up, lift your chest, breathe in. Exhale, wide-legged fold, prasarita. Bow down. All right, we're gonna take that same calf pulling stretch that we did on the other side. Bend your right knee, grab your left calf with your right hand, and reach your left arm up, or you can go for a half bind with your left hand. Adding a little bit more space here underneath your right shoulder blade. And then switch back to center first. Bend your left knee, take your left hand to your right calf, reach your right arm up or go for your half bind. Pull and breathe along that back line of your left shoulder. And come back to center, hands to your hips. Actually, place your hands down in front of you and lift up halfway. Exhale to the front, so quarter turn over your right shoulder to low lunge. And go runner's lunge. Bring your right foot out and drop your left knee. So quad stretch, bend your left knee, reach back and grab with the pinky toe side of your left foot. Roll your right shoulder open. Push your left palm down. You can stay here or add a little bit more dynamic movement to it. Inhale, kick back. Then exhale, pull your heel in. Good, inhale, kick back. Exhale, pull in. Let's go one more, breath in. And breath out. Okay, back to center. Place your right hand down, lift your left knee, frog squat, Malasana. So heels in, toes up. All right. And at crow pose, Bakasana. Plant your palms, spread your fingers wide, lift your hips, and tap your knees to your upper triceps. Draw your weight forward, pull one heel and then the other up off of the ground. Pull your heels up into your booty, gaze down the length of your nose. Squeeze your elbows into midline. That's gonna help everything elevate a little bit more from the ground. The option to jump this back into Chaturanga. If you've never done it before, pretend you've got roller skates on your big toes. You'll shoot your legs straight back and land with your elbows bent. 3, 2, 1. Halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right. One more set of standing postures. We got this. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Dial your right pinky toe to about 2 o'clock. Press your outer right hip point forward. Lift your arms as you lift your rib cage. Breathe in. Exhale your hands behind your back. Try a different grip. Punch down. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow down. Look at your right ankle. Can you strengthen it up? Carve your left sitting bone underneath you. Draw your shoulder caps away from your ears to target your stretch right into your chest. Then fist to tailbone. Inhale, lift your torso halfway. Bound warrior. Reach your left arm underneath your left leg with your palm facing out. Right arm over your right hip. Lengthen your stance and peel your chest open. Push hard into the knife edge of your right foot. Use your breath to negotiate a little bit more twist. Lengthen on your inhale and rotate on your exhale. Nice. Star pose, unravel your arms, lift up. And exhale, Prasarita fold. This time, Skandasana. Bend your right knee, extend your left leg out long. You feel that stretch on the inseam of your left thigh. And then other direction. And your right knee, feel the stretch on the inseam of your left, or other, vice versa. And then we're gonna take a low lunge to the top of your mat. Runner's lunge. Widen your stance. Drop your right knee. Bend your right knee. Reach back for the pinky toe side of your foot. Push your right hand down and stretch. Stay right here or add the dynamic movement. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, pull it. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Breath out. Good, back to center. Place your left hand down, lift your right knee, frog squat, malasana, come up. Okay. So I don't know if you can hear, but the screaming toddler has been cued. Hopefully it's not distracting if you can hear it. Okay, we're gonna work into baby crow or another shot at your forearm stance. So I'll show you baby crow first in case that's more your MO right now. You're gonna place your elbows down on the ground. So you gotta get really teeny, right? Super teeny tiny. Forearms down to the ground, just like we've been doing so much of. Shift your weight forward. You're gonna lift your knees and tuck them behind your triceps. Then shift forward. I'll show this from the side, probably a little easier to see. Shift forward, lift one foot, and then the other. So you're literally maybe 3 inches off the ground. From frog, you're gonna tuck your elbows in. Ladies might need to move some stuff to the middle here. Lift your knees to the tops of your triceps and pull your heels in. Or second round of forearm stand. Place your elbows down, find your dolphin, kick up, hop up, maybe a little hover time on one leg, maybe a little hover time on the other leg. Got about 30 more seconds to play with whatever arm balance you are craving. Again, my intention for class was just to spend some time upside freaking down, because we don't get to do that. It's so good for our body to change perspective, to change the way we're asking our blood to flow so that we become more resilient and more adapted to a really awesome body to live in. All right, cool. We're gonna find rock pose or embryo pose with your knees together. Reach your hands back, forehead down, and pump out your fists. So this is a great posture because you get to have your shoulders relaxing forward, helps open the space between your shoulder blades. You can also get a little wrist therapy in it. So pump out your fists, squeeze and release. And then rise up slowly. Stretch out the front line. In hero's pose, Supta Virasana. If you've never done this before, follow along. If you have a block or a bolster or something, that might be handy if your quads are tight. You can also roll your yoga mat up behind you and kind of sit on that. So if you are unable to get your sitting bones in between your heels, then give yourself some kind of prop, some kind of booster. You can also just sit on your heels. That's a great variation of this as well. But I will take you through the whole Supta Virasana reclined hero's pose. So prerequisite for moving backwards is that both sitting bones are anchored. From there, bring your hands to your feet and lower down onto your elbows. As long as your knees are still pointing down and relatively straight, you can lower one more level to your shoulder blades. From here, reach your arms overhead and grab opposite elbow with opposite palm. So for those of you that are not comfortable moving into this for whatever reason, Variation would be to have your hips propped up and you just come to here. You can also do a single leg. So just one leg back might be a little more achievable. I'll tell you when we're halfway. And the real challenge is working through that initial contraction that your body might feel when you work into a posture that feels a little vulnerable. When we open the front line of our body like this, it's vulnerable. Just kind of shed that first layer of armor, breathe into it. We're halfway if you're taking one leg at a time. Ensure that your knees continue to point down and in. Find a part of your body that needs some attention and give it a breath. And to come out of it, if you're all the way down on your shoulders, place your hands down first. You'll come to your elbows as step one, and then press up to seated step two. So if you were sitting with one leg out, bring both knees in and have a seat on your heels. We're going to counter that posture with rabbit pose, Skandasana. Take your hands, place them on your inner heels. So your thumbs point on the outside and your fingers touch on the inside of your foot. Or if you were to slide your hands into jean pockets, it would be that same placement of your hands. Tuck your chin, round your spine. You're going to aim the very crown of your head about 6 inches ahead of your knees, and then lift your hips. So head down, hips up, pull against your heels. You can stay in it. I'm going to come out of it so I can give you a couple more cues. Just about 10% of your body weight is in the crown of your head. I'm going to protect your neck. Use this more as a way to expand your low back. Breathe into the lowest part of your spine. And slowly release, lower hips down first, uncurl and bring your chin up last. I'm gonna rock onto your hips and lower onto your back for supine figure four. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your right toes to protect your right knee. And then reach through for a comfortable grip on your left shin or your left hamstring. And just like we started out in class, and take a little rock a few inches to the right and work the sweet spot on that outer meaty part of your right hip. And switch, left ankle over left thigh, flex your left toes. Draw your right shin bone down and then rock over to your left hip. Get the glutes nice and relaxed, so that you're able to hit our final couple of back bends. An offer bridge and then wheel, and then we'll come up for a final camel. So 3 heart opening back bends in that order. If you've got a different sequence that feels better for your body, of course you can take that. All right, let's place your feet down. Draw your shoulder blades together. Back bend number 1, bridge pose. Curl your tailbone up. And then allow that to inspire the rest of your spine to lift. So everything rises in that nice straight line. You can work your shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Soften your glutes. Gaze straight up or just close your eyes. Feel that expansion from the tops of your thighs all the way up underneath your ribs. One more breath in. And lower your hips down with the same control that you came up. Take constructive rest. Pull your knees together to touch with your feet out wide. A hand to your belly, a hand to your heart. Nice way to check in with your body and tune back into your unique rhythm, the beat of your heart, the rise and fall of your breath. Both of those that come together and provide the power, the push to keep you moving forward the way that you want to. You can choose whether that next step is full wheel pose or Tadasana. Maybe you take another bridge, or you can just lay here. For wheel, bring your feet back to hip width. Stamp your palms above your shoulders. Dial your elbows in. Your pinkies will kind of angle out a little. We'll start the lower body the same way as you did bridge. Curl your tailbone up. Lift your hips. And once you have the weight in your upper shoulders, push into your palms and straighten your arms. Pull the center of your chest back. Lighten any tense grip of your toes. See if you can elevate your inner arches. Breathe. And slowly lower down. Upper spine, middle spine, low spine. Supine Bakasana. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. For this one, place your hands underneath your hips for a little wrist compression. So right underneath the weight of your hip, sitting bones with your palms flat to your mat. You can stay here or repeat any of the prior back bends. Otherwise, come with me for our last heart opening back bend, camel pose. Draw your knees in, rock and roll up to kneeling. And set up your distance. Your knees about 2 fists width in between your legs. So direct hip distance. Start with your hands on your low ribs. Pull, so manually adjust your body. Pull your low ribs up and then slightly push them forward. So that's the initial action versus crunching into the back. There's a lift, number 1, and an extension forward, number 2. So you can either stay right there with hands on your rib cage as a nice reminder, or start to work your hands back to your heels. Thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside, just like we did in rabbit pose. If this is what your camel looks like today, maintain your hips on top of your knees. Push your shoulder blades into the back of your heart. And then take your gaze back to a point where you feel like you can maintain connection to your breath, connection to the feeling in your body. It doesn't start to get tingly or dizzy. And then back out mindfully, tuck your chin. And take a hand and then the other to your low back. Use your core to lift up and have a seat on your heels. And just let your body kind of recalibrate after that intense round of heart opening back bends, all culminating in that very vulnerable posture of camel, Ustrasana. All right, yogis, seated forward fold. Extend your legs out long. Slide the flesh away from your sitting bones. Keep a little bit of a bend to your knees so you've got some room to lift out of your low back. Reach up and exhale, fold forward. Allow your head to relax. And run your breath like a little thread in between every single vertebra on the way down and then on the way up. Kind of find that flow of your breath. Finding a little bit more space with every inhale and a little bit more softness with every exhale. And lift your torso. Scoot your hips forward, about mid-mat, and lower onto your back. Draw your right knee in. Kind of slight compression around your rib cage. Take a breath. And exhale, supine twist over to the left. And goal post your arms or reach out long. Look up or look over your right shoulder. And come back to center. Pull both knees in and extend your right leg long. A little extra squeeze for your left hip. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist over to the right. Take the same arm expression, look up or look left. Come back to center. Draw both knees in for a final compression. Draw everything in nice and tight. Once again, finding that sense of victory and power, not only on your mat, but that's what you can take from this experience as well. So hold it, harness it, breathe in. And then exhale to Shavasana. Let it all sink in and soak in. You allow your body just 2 minutes to be still and calm. Like pressing the ultimate reset button. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for the final 2 minutes or come up to a seated meditation for the final 2 minutes. And for your seated meditation, if you are not comfortable just sitting in silence or without some kind of prompt, you can allow this next minute and a half to be just a really intentional body scan. Starting up at the crown of your head and working your way down, checking in with all of your major organs and joints. Feeling vitality, the renewed flow of energy that is the result of all of the physical effort, the asana of your yoga practice. If there's any area of your body that feels less than vibrant or is feeling a little dull, just send a little bit more breath and focus and energy to that part of your body. If you're on your back, you start to work your way up to a seat, but take your time. If you're comfortable and you want to stay still longer, of course, that is a great option. And once you come up to seated, take 2 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Soft open mouth exhale. Do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a final moment in gratitude for the power and strength of your body to show up strong enough and healthy enough today, not in the future, not anywhere you need to be, you think you need to be, but exactly as you are. Take a deep breath in and bow forward. Namaste. All right. Thanks, everyone. Strong work. Give those shoulders a little kiss. And some love and some recovery. Take all of this. Take good care of your body. Eat well. Drink good water and other good things. And have a great rest of your week. I hope I see you soon. Hi, Julie. Cool. Yay. Hi, Zoe and Kira.
Hi. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to
Pass.
Elka. She's crying. So,
Yes.
okay. Bye.